Right now, the only thing standing between Diddy and a prison sentence is one man in the White House. Yeah, that's where this story is now. Sean Diddy Combs, one of the biggest names in music, is sitting in a federal detention center in Brooklyn. Found guilty on 2 counts related to transporting someone across state lines for prostitution. He beat the bigger charges. No convictions for sex trafficking or racketeering. But the ones that stuck, still serious. And now we're waiting. Not for another trial, but for a decision from Donald Trump.
He was essentially, I guess, sort of half innocent.
Yes.
I don't know what they do. He's still in jail or something. But he was celebrating a victory, but he seems, I guess it wasn't as good as a victory. Probably, I was very friendly with him. I got along with him great. And seemed like a nice guy. I didn't know him well. But when I ran for office, he was very hostile.
He said some
No, this isn't a rumor. It's not Twitter talk. According to TMZ, Deadline, and even Newsmax, Trump is actually considering giving Diddy a full presidential pardon. And the timing? That depends on one thing: bail. If Diddy gets bail, Trump's holding off, says he'll decide after the October 3rd sentencing. But if the judge denies it again, Trump might act immediately. And here's where it gets messy. Because just a few months ago, Trump said he didn't even know enough about the case to comment. He said he'd look into the facts. Now, sources say his team is already talking with Diddy's lawyers. The White House is aware. The conversation's active. According to Live Now from Fox, the defense has offered a $50 million bail package. It includes house arrest, supervised release, restricted travel. Basically everything short of a GPS chip. Still, the judge has been firm. Last time bail was denied, the judge said plainly, "Violence is violence," and pointed to Diddy's own courtroom statements admitting to past behavior. So what's changed? Not much. Except now the defense is making one last attempt. And Trump is listening. According to Deadline, insiders say Trump is weighing this pardon seriously. But because he believes, just like him, Diddy was targeted by the feds. That's the line. Trump feels like this is about more than guilt or innocence. He sees it as another example of the government coming after someone high profile, maybe unfairly. Now, if you've been following their history, this gets even weirder. Diddy and Trump go way back. They moved in the same circles in New York. Same parties, same charity events, same media buzz. At one point, Trump called him a good friend. But during Trump's presidency, that changed fast. Diddy endorsed Biden, called Trump out publicly. And now, after all that, he might need a favor from the same guy he once dragged online. In an interview just this week, Trump was asked directly about it. He said, "He was sort of half innocent, but he said some terrible things about me. And yeah, that makes it harder." That's a quote. Straight from Trump on Newsmax. So here's what we know. Diddy's sentencing is locked in for October 3rd. Prosecutors want him to serve between 51 to 63 months, just over 5 years. His lawyers are pushing for 21 to 27 months, about 2 years. He's already been in federal custody since early July. And if Trump steps in, all of that could get erased. Now let's be clear, there's no official pardon yet. And the White House won't confirm if a clemency request is even on the table. But Deadline says Trump allies have been pitching the idea hard. Some of Diddy's people, friends, associates, maybe even former insiders, are allegedly reaching out on his behalf. Diddy's legal team, though, they're staying silent. No public comment. No denial either. So why is this such a big deal? Because it's not just about one man. It's about who gets mercy, and who doesn't. It's about fame, politics, power, and payback. It's about how justice works, or doesn't, when celebrities and politicians get involved. And it's about whether a man who once slammed the president can now be saved by him. Crazy part is, we might have the answer soon. If the judge rules on bail this week and denies it again, that could trigger Trump's decision. Some believe it'll come within 24 hours of that ruling. And if Trump pulls the trigger on this, you already know it'll blow up headlines from LA to DC. This is bigger than music. This is personal. This is political. And it's still unfolding. So stay tuned. Because this might be the wildest ending yet to Diddy's story.